Hello, everyone. I would like to open up with a question. Would you consider these sports? I gathered six examples here, and a common human being would be like, "Oh, American football, pickleball, yeah, they're sports. I would call those a sport." But chess and spelling bee, I don't think those classify as a sport. Now, shockingly, yes, they are all sports. As the years go on, new activity and trends arise. This leads to controversies on whether they are considered a sport or just an activity. Now, growing up, I was in multiple sport league, Beach FC, which is a soccer league, for 2 years, 5 and 10K, competitive distance runner, and I did other recreational sports club. Now, for this presentation, further research was added to better understand this topic. I am Vincent Villacruz, and in this speech, we will cover the true definition of a sport and include examples of qualities of the sport. We will also cover competitiveness in professional and recreational play and health and physical benefits from partaking in these sports. So that goes back to the question, what makes a sport a sport? Now, a sport in Oxford Dictionary is a noun and it is an activity that you do for pleasure and that needs physical effort or skill. This is usually done in a special area according to fixed rules. Now, sports intern John Wing further explains this by stating that sports needs to fill three requirements: physical exertion or skill, competition between players or teams, and a defined set of rules that the competition has to follow. Now, for these, I gathered the two sports listed back. Exhibit A, American football. This is a game that consists of two teams who will attempt to gain a greater score than the other. Physical strength and skill is needed in order to gain points for your team, and offensive and defensive strategies are played with rules implemented to prevent unfair play. Now, compared to American football, is the spelling bee. This competition consists of a player against everyone else competing. Mental strength and knowledge is needed in order to progress through the game, and the game follows one objective: spell the given word correctly. This is done with grants and rules that are provided to aid the player and to maintain fair play. These two sports are different in athleticism, but they are the same in competitiveness. And continuing that, we will review competitiveness in professional and recreational play. As stated by John Wang, competition between players or teams are required for a sport. This can be shown in any activity, whether it is recreational or professional. We will cover the differences in competitiveness between self and others in long distance racing. In professional racing, sports analyst Haley Fan states that world class runners has the potential to be Olympic and world championship qualifiers. They are able to win 90% of the races at any given time, and they are able to make a good living out of just running. They compete against others and stand on the podium or qualify for major world races. Compared to professional is recreationals. Amateur runners may have a different mindset as a world-class elitist. They may be competing against themselves to get the fastest or just finish the race. They can even have the same mentality as world-class runners, competing for medals or qualifying for higher class races. Now, with that, we'll cover the health and physical benefits. And of course, playing sports is a form of exercise and creates positive benefits to the human body. With that in mind, we will cover the health and physical benefits to a moderately intense physical activity, like pickleball, and a low intense physical activity, like gaming or esports. In pickleball, any sport that requires movement strengthens bones, muscles, and joints. This improves mobility in the body, and pickleball improves balance, high hand-eye coordination, and flexibility, enhancing the body's reaction time and the brain's reflexes. Now, aside from pickleball, gaming creates a mental benefit for the brain. It involves strategic thinking, problem solving, and quick decision making, improving cognitive skills and hand eye coordination, just like pickleball. Now, anything from the NFL Super Bowl to a game of Uno played with friends qualify as a sport, as long as it fills the three requirements: physical or mental skill, competition, and a set of rules. Thank you.